someone who loves being alone. Not in a lonely way, just in a quiet, comfortable way. My room has slowly become my favorite place in the world. It's where I think, where I dream, where I spend hours just existing in my own little universe. People say a girl's room is a museum of everything she's ever loved. And honestly, when I look around, I think that might be true. Every corner holds something that meant something to me at some point. Being a fangirl has always been a part of who I am, and my room kind of tells that story for me, in little pieces scattered everywhere. Sometimes the outside world feels really loud, but in here everything feels softer. This space feels like me, so I thought maybe I could share it with you. Let's go back to the beginning of the year, to January, where I spent the whole month in my little fangirl dream room, just me, my thoughts, and all the things I've ever loved. You guys are not gonna believe this, but I got a car for Christmas. I got a Ferrari. This is like actually insane, but I'm pretty sure this was my dad's idea and I'm like kind of obsessed with it. I think it's hilarious. I'm still debating if I want to leave this in the box and display it, or leave it like this. Look at it. Like, this looks kind of cool, but it also looks really cool without the little sign. Like, this looks so sleek, so cool. But I'm like really worried about like the dust and stuff, just because it's so detailed. Let's take a moment to appreciate my first car. I think what I'm gonna do is try to rearrange my shelf, because I have a lot of boxes here and I even have some stuff up here, but yeah, I think I want to reorganize that and just figure out what I want to do. This is pretty much my fangirl shrine. Yeah, that's my room, but we'll see. I'll figure something out. You guys, I am getting ready right now to go meet up with a friend of mine. We're gonna be going to this photo booth pop-up event at a cafe. I just finished freshening up. I did my makeup. I changed into jeans because I feel like wearing jeans. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm actually kind of excited to be social, but still, this is very tempting. And yeah, I think I'll be fine once I actually leave my house. I think that's her actually. Yes, she's on the way, so let's go. Oh yes. Cute. I had not the best week at work. Honestly, the only thing that kept me going is the fact that it had been dropped their new album, which, oh my god, it's so good. I've been listening to the album on repeat all weekend, and I'm even rewatching the music video. Look at that. There it is. It's really good. Also, the quality of this music video is insane. Like, crazy. But yes, I'm obsessed with it. When life gets rough, at least I have music to get me through it. I got a new album. I've already unboxed it, so my photo cards actually aren't in here, but I will share. These photos are so nice. Like, I got the cowboy version. It's so nice. But what this album means, I have to reorganize my shelf again. I've organized it quite a few times already. I don't know, I just haven't found a way that I like it yet. So I'm gonna try to figure out what I'm gonna do with adding this album, because this is a pretty big album too. I'm gonna try to clean this up and figure out where I'm gonna add this there. This is my work in progress. I think I'm gonna put it here just because it can fit in here, but it's just gonna look awkward there. And I think it would be too messy if I put it there. And I can't do, oops, I move this over. Oh, that works. Looky. I put it right here. It's not in chronological order anymore, but I think that kind of works. And this is my in progress Stray Kids one. It's not perfect, but it works. It is the next day and I've already rearranged my shelf again, so I thought I would show you guys. I think this one's final now. I think the Enhypen one stayed the same. I did change the Stray Kids one. This is what it looks like. And then I added the Ferrari here outside the box because I think it just looks cleaner that way. So yeah, that is my shelf layout now. I think it's gonna stay like that until I get a new album. So yeah, just wanted to share that. Don't mind the angle, this is a cozy position. So I thought I would share the movies and TV shows that I've watched throughout January, because I just realized I watched a lot of TV over the last month. Thought I would share if you guys are looking for something to watch. I did enjoy everything I watched this month, so I did reactivate my Crave subscription a little while ago, so I finally got around to watching Heated Rivalry. It's been on my list for a while and I finally watched it, and I think what I really liked about it was the yearning. I think for me, with a lot of modern romances, the actors lack chemistry and it makes it really hard for me to believe that the characters are actually in love with each other, and I did not have that issue with this show. I was just fully convinced they were in love with each other and that they were soulmates. I think the show was very well casted. I love the actors. I think they were perfect for their roles. I will say that I don't think I'm as obsessed with it as a lot of other people are, but I do still think the show's really good, and if you haven't watched it, I would recommend it. In the realm of romance, and that is People We Meet on Vacation. This one, I went into it not having read the book, so I did not know anything really about the story. I thought this one was also really well casted. I think the actors played their characters so well. For me, I feel like I lacked a lot of context, and I think that's because I haven't read the book, and I did hear after watching it there was a lot of little things that were left out. Obviously with adaptations that happens. I don't know, there were just little things I think that bothered me, and I think because of that is why I didn't fall in love with the story and the movie as much. I think maybe if I read the book and then rewatched it, I would have a different opinion on it, so I will say my opinion is very biased. But yeah, I still think it's a really good cheesy romance. I still think it was made really well. I just didn't love it, if that makes sense. Going back to more shows, guys, I finally caught up with Formula One's Drive to Survive documentary. I have been watching this documentary since I got into Formula One, and I know that's crazy. Like, I should have just binge watched the entire thing. I love me a good documentary that shows me like all the behind the scenes stuff and drama. I don't know, I love them a lot. Speaking of dramas, I did watch one K-drama this month, which is the first K-drama I've watched in like 2 years. I used to watch so many K-dramas when I was in high school. I don't know, I feel like lately I haven't really been interested in many of them, and even ones that I was interested in, I feel like I couldn't ever finish. Like, I would either get bored or I would get too busy and just like forget about it. I think the last K-drama that I actually finished was My Demon, which literally came out 2 years ago. So yeah, it's been a while since I've watched one and actually like stuck with it and finished it. And the drama that I watched was called Idol Eye. I think that's the English name for it. It's basically about an idol. One of his members gets murdered in his house. He becomes the prime suspect, and the lawyer that gets assigned his case, she is a fan of him. So there's a lot of mystery elements to it, of figuring out what actually happened that night, who actually murdered the member, and it's also about the idol industry and fans and their relationship and all that stuff. I personally really liked it. It was very much a typical drama style, and I think it was a good one to like ease me back into it. Will I watch another drama? Who knows, maybe if one interests me, but I did like that one, so if you are in the mood for a drama, I would recommend that one. And it did just finish, so you can just binge watch the entire thing and not wait, because I was watching it like weekly. Oh my gosh, and we cannot forget the new season of Bridgerton came out this past week. Y'all, I binge watched that in like one night. Like, I was so excited for this season and it did not disappoint. I love this season so far. I feel like last season I was really disappointed because I had such high hopes for it and I just was not into it, and I feel like this season really brought me back and I'm obsessed. Oh, I love it so much. It's so good, and honestly I'm just so upset that they broke it up in 2 parts and then I literally have to wait till the end of February to finish the season. I'm just such a sucker for forbidden romance, Cinderella story vibes. I don't know how many other ways I can say that I love this season so much, but yeah, would highly recommend. If you haven't, go watch. Now I want to share the show that I have been rewatching, because I always need at least one show that I can just play in the background and just not really think about. The show that I am rewatching is Friends. I've been wanting to rewatch Friends for a while now. I've already watched the show twice fully through. However, what makes this time different than all the other times I've rewatched it is I feel like I'm really close to the age the characters were in the first season. So I feel like this time around I relate a lot more to what they're going through. So I'm just watching the show from such a different perspective now than the first 2 times I watched it when I was a lot younger. I feel like it's perfect for this period of my life right now, and I'm loving it so much. That is all for my January movie and TV show reviews. That is all from me and Ginny. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.